All right, all right, all right. We are live, we are live, we are live, we are live right now.
Yaggah.
We are live. Yes, indeed. Let's get on, baby. Let's get on. Oh, man. All right, all right, all right, all right. Are we back again? Oh, we back again. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Welcome back, Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine, back in the building. Welcome back to the Yaga Movement Radiocast. Quite of an interesting week, man. You know what I'm saying? Quite of an interesting week, but we are back to talk about it. And I know definitely we all going to play some better music, some good music. Big shout out to all the local artists out here, most definitely. And of course, you already know October 28th, it's going down and downtown, most definitely. Phoenix Center for the Art. You already know how we do, Mr. Clean B, KRDP. But before that, we're going to start the show because we got a lot to talk about that. Because I can believe that, you know, one of your comrades can actually kick you out. They can betray you. They can actually backstab you. I just thought the homies were the true homies until one of the homies did not like what the homie said and went and told the other homies about him, man. Let's get this homie out of here, man, because we don't want that stuff in Capitol Hill. But you already know how we do. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. We're going to be political today, y'all. Yaggah. All right, all right. Yes. We are back, Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine. Man, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on in DC. Big shout out to Chocolate City. Most definitely. Big shout out to Chocolate City, man, because Chocolate City is of course you already know. You know what I'm saying? You know, Maryland and all that. You know what I'm saying? We all stay grinding. We all good and everything. So but I just can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that I just witnessed on PBS, you know what I'm saying, MSNBC, even Fox News. You know what I'm saying? All that politicking going on. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought the homies were all homies for the same purpose until I realized one of the homies was not really a real homie like that. I mean, I just, you know, politics is very, very interesting. You know, like I said, you know, it's quite devastating just to witness things like that because, you know, unfortunately, you know, we do elect, you know, I gotta say, we do elect people who actually don't have our best interest. You know, we do elect people who pretty much don't really care about your, you know what I'm saying, your way of living, you know what I'm saying, where you stand, what you do every day. I mean, what can I say? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, people got to pay attention to because, you know, politics is very serious. It's a serious thing right now, especially when they're talking about bringing somebody, you know what I'm saying, that has, you know, too many charges, you know, that has been indicted, you know what I'm saying, and somehow, you know what I'm saying, folks who actually make rules are not really into their own rule making. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't realize that you make rules that you know what I'm saying, you have to kind of like derail your own rule by not reading it. Kids, read a book, please. Kids, for the future, read a book. Okay, read a book. If you write something, make sure that you go back and read what you wrote and revise what you wrote, so then you're not going to confuse yourself. Okay, about the things that you wrote when people call you out about the stuff that you wrote. I mean, this is a law that was written down where, of course, they want to have former president number 45 to become the House Speaker. But anyway, my whole thing is,
What?
it is just quite. It was a funny, quite a funny political theater. Yes. So all your tax money is going through that. Man, oh man. And yes indeed, of course, it's 2023. I know we are going to that cuddling season. You know what I'm saying? And some of you out there are probably looking for that cuddling moments over there left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Cuddle alert.
You know what I'm saying? Cuddle alert, you know what I'm saying? But of course, you know what I'm saying, the dating scene has been very, very interesting. Very interesting stories that I hear. I'm not even going to elaborate on that. I'm not going to, say anything out there about some of those stories that I've heard about dating. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I would like to let everyone know out there that not every man is thirsty. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Most definitely. Of course, the dating scene has changed, from my dating scenes, I guess my traditional dating scene, that y'all can call it like that. But I don't know because I hear different stories. And, what I'm saying? But we are going to elaborate on that because it's quite fascinating that people have different philosophy about dating in 2023. So most definitely
taking over.
People are just dating left and right, and it's just one of those stuff. And I also got the top 10 most expensive African cities to live. Yes, I know some of y'all might be thinking, what, only in Brooklyn or only in somewhere in Miami or somewhere in San Francisco. But you know what? The word is big, and some places do have certain expenses that you have to be able to stabilize yourself with. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to afford those you know those necessaries if you go there. You know what I'm saying? But we are focusing on the diaspora, especially the African continents. You know what I'm saying? The top most expensive 10 cities. You know what I'm saying? I know some folks out there might not think that, Africa is is quite rich, you know what I'm saying, in resources. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have some type of enrichment. Even though some of those enrichment can be taken, by Africans, nothing. But
a lot of people are talking about moving back to Africa, so it's kind of good to know, what the cost of living is in certain places.
Moving back home, and like I said, bring your American dollars. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling y'all, 2024 is a whole nother feeling because we are going invest. We are going to invest in the continent most definitely. You know what I'm saying? But before you invest, you have to make sure that your dollars are strong, your dollars are vivid. You know what I'm saying? That you're not losing anything. You're not thinking, oh, let me just go out with like $10 and I'm gonna live with it. Nah.
$10 isn't gonna cut it.
Nah, $10 ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? I may say $10 to my mom, which might be a little bit more money, but no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you want to live there, you want to stay there, you want to like invest there most definitely. Yeah, of course. Break up with G's. You know what I'm saying? Break up with G's and you be all right. You know what I'm saying? You be okay. You know what I'm saying? You can live the good life. You know what I'm saying? If you want to retire, you know what I'm saying? That's a better area to retire. You know what I'm saying? Because you can retire freely. You know what I'm saying? No taxes taken out of your money. You know what I'm saying? As long
no income taxes?
No income taxes.
No property taxes either?
No property taxes either. You just pay for it, you own it, and that's all yours.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure that you get the money for it and keep your eye on it. You know what I'm saying? But just keep your eye on the prize because, you know what I'm saying, if you invest, any investment that you put your heart into, you got to be able to keep your eye into that. You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely.
Can you even imagine if they did that in the United States, if there was no income tax or if there was no property tax?
America would be so broke by now that...
I mean, we're already broke, but I'm just saying, like, for real.
I mean, God bless America. Okay? God bless the United States. I ain't going to say America is broke because we almost had a shutdown to the point that, some of the homies kicked the homie out the Capitol Hill.
There's no love.
You know what I'm saying? There's no love for the homies, man. No. Big shout out to all the G.O.Ps out there. Big shout out to all the Republicans out there, man. Old school, new school needs to learn, though. I burn like the disco inferno, whatever it is. But damn right, GOPs, and I'm not even a Republican.
So
I'm not even a
now three parties, or is it still
I
just two?
I don't know. I'm thinking there's like
Because
we
it
should have
seems
a
like
four
it's
party.
maybe a 2.5.
Should have a four party
Like,
right now, man.
it might be. It
You know what I'm
might
saying?
be.
Because
there's the Republicans, but then there's that other group of Republicans.
yeah, there's the thug Republican, the thug life Republican. You know what I'm talking about? Those thug magnificent Republicans. Yes, indeed. The ones that say, do as I say, but don't do as I do. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that be reaching out to the owls. You know what I'm talking about? If I was the plastic man, I'd be doing this on this side. I'm just saying. Family value, right? Family value. I'm just saying. But anyway, we are just going to elaborate on how the homie betrayed the homie. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I am not either one. I'm just a simple dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got your own crew, you know what I'm saying? If you got your own crew, you know what I'm saying? And your crew is like, yo, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that, you know what I'm saying, when your crew put you in a position of power, that you have to pretty much, bend over for them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize if you were the leader that you have to lead and at least compromise, but not, let your folks say, hey man, if you don't do this, we're gonna kick you out. I mean, what is this? Is this like, gangland of America in politics going on right now? I don't know. I don't know, but it is quite interesting to witness the catastrophic political, scenes that happen because, like I said, you know what I'm saying, you're a real Republicans. You know what I'm saying? And I understand there's like there are three types of Republicans. You know what I'm saying? There's the G.O.P, there's all the progressives, and then there's like the MAGA. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the MAGAs out there. They ain't gonna get in trouble because everybody got their voice to express themselves. But at the same time, man, at the same time.
I had to Google that. I'm like, three types of Republicans.
Yeah, there are three types of Republicans.
Okay, I'm
and the type that kicked out the homie out, so the progressive GOP was a MAGA homie. And I just thought that if we all come together, we all in the same pole. That it doesn't matter if I side with you or not, as long as we're on the same boat. I never realized that that your homie can betray you. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, this was quite personal. I mean, I think I give you an example about that when I actually mentioned that. This kind of reminds me of a tragedy that happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bring that up. Like quite of a jealousy and envy type of thing. Where of course people are gonna be they're gonna envy what you have, envy what what you stand for, pretty much envy your position, of status quo. To the point that if they feel like they have to work against you for you to lose that position, they will definitely do that, and it does exist.
I thought bipartisan. Is that how you say it?
Bipartisan.
There you go. Okay,
bipartisan.
But I thought that was a good
My
trait.
accent and all that.
I thought that was a great trait for a person to be able to work across party lines.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's the goal.
But is that a negative thing now?
I mean, if you ask me, if it is a negative thing, it's an embarrassment. It is quite of a. I know what the kids are watching, so I can say those FCC provocative words because the kids are watching. But it was embarrassing. It was a waste of taxpayers' money. For those out there who feels the need of saying, well, this was necessary, I hope that you look at your healthcare money. You look at your tax. If you own a house, look at your property taxes every year as you live in there. I mean, yes, but that goes up. So is your value, monetary wise. That has to go up too because if you can't afford the value, you're gonna lose that. So you gotta look at things like that that's going on. I'm just saying, God bless America. But that was an show that happened on Tuesday. To the point that the new House Speaker got to put together with the bow tie on. Bam! That man was like, Thug life, bang, bang. Yaggah, let's get on, right? Let's get on. Y'all know how we do, man. Appreciate everybody out there joining, man. I appreciate everybody out there who will join us today. Most definitely, y'all know how we do. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh, no fake news today. This week has been quite interesting with all the news that has been happening. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, Mr. Clean B, Dr. Sean. We are live again via KRDP, most definitely 9.7 in the East Valley. We just played some music. Big shout out to Mojave Kotu on Vibe. And we also played some Master Candy, Good Vibes, yes, indeed. And we also slashed some Emmanuel, the Togolese, featuring Master Just at 18. And my brother, Jamel Reese, Hustle and Get It. And Captain Black, Real Love. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Now, before we jump on you know, uh, topic in the day, I would like to kind of give the mic to Dr. Sean to kind of help us pay some bills. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
Come celebrate 15 years of community radio in the Valley on Saturday, October 28th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. during the Carnival of Hip Hop at the Phoenix Center for the Arts on the corner of 3rd Street and Moreland in downtown Phoenix. The event will feature local Valley area hip hop artists teaching the 4 primary elements of hip hop: DJing, MCing, graffiti painting, and breakdancing. The event is a fundraiser for and celebrates the anniversary of KRDP Community Radio. Admission is free for those 18 years old and older. For adults 18 and up, a suggested donation of $15 will be accepted at the door. Or you can become a KRDP monthly sustaining donor at the special rate of $9.07 through October 20th and gain admission for up to 4 people. For more information, visit krdp.com and click events.
Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. And big shout out to my brother, G-Man, all the way from Mesa. I know there's a cookout at GG Bites that's going on October 21st. So that's going to be before, the Carnival of Hip Hop was definitely. So October 21st at 6625 East Southern Avenue, and that's Mesa, Arizona. It's a African cookout that's going to be happening at 1 p.m. Family and friends are invited, most definitely. So big shout out to the brother out there for showing some love, most definitely, and big shout out to for the culture, most definitely, for actually networking us, with the cookout, GG Bikes, most definitely, because like I said, if you love some African cuisine, it's your opportunity to buy on anything. I ain't gonna say nothing no more. Okay, that's what I gotta say. Okay, so if you love it, if you love some chicken poisson, if you love some all these the jollof rice, because I know if I say jollof rice, somebody from Nigeria is gonna come after me talk about, no, we got the best jollof rice, or someone from Liberia is gonna hit me up say, no, Mr. Clean B, I think our jollof rice is better. And then Senegal's will come and tell me in French, no, jollof rice, c'est bien ici. And or somebody from East Africa is going to say something about the jollof rice is the biggity big, bum, 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 bum. Also, that's what I say. I'm saying jollof rice is the best. West Africa got the best jollof rice. Senegal got the best jollof rice. I'm sorry to say, I think I said for myself when I said Senegal got the best jollof rice, indeed. Yaggah. Now, yes, indeed. I know this has been a very, very interesting week. And I know from some folks out there who are waiting for our special segment of the day about the dating life in 2023. Please stay tuned at 3 p.m. somewhere on the East Coast. I believe it's 5 p.m. over there on the East Coast. Part of 3 hours apart. You know what I'm saying? So you already know 3 p.m. Phoenix, Arizona. So just stay tuned for the second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. But I felt a little bit quite disappointed about what I witnessed on the news. I mean, of course, we have a lot of, there's a lot of things that has been going on. Big shout out to the University of the Morgan University with the shootout that happened a few days ago. Was definitely thoughts and prayers to those out there. Which, I hope that since violence and some type of gun reforms can be able to play when it comes to that, most definitely. But this week has been quite of a, what I'm saying, the poo-poo show. I gotta say that, I gotta say the poo-poo show because and first of all, big shout out to all my political affiliates out there. I don't care if you are Democrats, Republicans, I'm saying, MAGA Republicans, I'm saying, progressive Democrats, extreme, I'm saying, capitalist, independents, whatever you are. Big shout out to you. And if you vote, big shout out to you, most definitely, because what happened a few days ago was quite of a poo-poo bum show. And I am very, 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 very not just disappointed, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned about the stability of our constituent that we elect in a position of power. Now, I have to realize that in the United States that nobody is above the law except if you're a judge. I have to realize that at the end of the day.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Supposed to be above the law.
Well, I mean, that's just, how it is, because any judge, pretty much can rule anything, after, we saw the president with all the gag order that he got, what I'm saying, number 45, talking about, what I'm saying, this is against my rights of liberty to, elect myself, because I can be the house of, I don't know, but it was just a waste of taxpayers' money. For those out there who don't care about their taxpayers' money, if you don't care, please, you can actually slide up over here via the Yaggah Radiocast. You know what I'm saying? We can accept your taxpayers' money because that would not be a wastable, resource that we can use it for, most definitely. I'm just saying because whoever that we elect don't really care about your well-being. They don't care about, your way of living. They don't even care about you unless you have a couple $100,000 in your bank account. Or they're gonna call you on your cell phone talking about, hey man, I need some type of sponsorship, donate to this congressman, congresswoman, or whatever it is. But last time I checked, every time that they do something, nothing happens. I mean, now we're hearing that Smokey Joe is about to build a border because of the old law that happened. But what happened on Tuesday with my comrades, my G.O.P thug lives, magnificence, what I'm saying, from the progressive to the MAGAs to the traditional. I'm just trying to find out, why did they kick Kevin McCarthy out? Why did they just slash on the homie like that? Like all the homie did was just try to open up the government. And then some of those, play haters out there was like, nah, homie, you can't do this, man. This is our word. Either you shut this down or we're going to shut you down, brother. And of course, big shout out to McCarthy because he did not shut down the government, even though they only give us 45 days, which is going to be around Thanksgiving. So I suggest for those out there who are getting ready for your Thanksgiving dinner, get your turkey right now because it might get expensive around that time. But the betrayal amongst the political affiliates, Kevin McCarthy is the first House Speaker who has been kicked out since 1878, 77, 79. I'll go back to my history book over there. But this brother got kicked out by his own homies. And all he needed was just less than six votes. But again, even though they kicked him out, they are still thinking about having a criminal into that same position, knowing that there were laws about not having any type of anxiety into that position. Big shout out to number 45. Yaggah. Now,
so the question I have, and you can help me with this,
mm-hmm.
If it takes 217 votes to get that position,
right.
How come it takes less than 10 votes to get kicked out of it? I don't understand that. Please explain it to me.
Number 8 You know what I'm saying? Number 8. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Black Mama. But number 8. It took him 8 votes.
How does that happen?
How does it happen that one dude has some type of influence on his other homies? Like one guy is like, yo. I mean, and for those out there who don't understand the magnitude of what happened, this was a personal vendetta. For those out there who don't understand, like last year when Kevin McCarthy was running for the House Speaker, of course he made some deals with some of the Republicans out there, some of the extreme Republicans, but I call them, you know what I'm saying, the thug life, the thugnificence, you know what I'm saying, just to be more of a, you know what I'm saying, on that MAGA side, you know what I'm talking about, the thugnificent of the G.O.P people, you know what I'm saying, was like, nah, you know what I'm saying, like, we want to butter up, we want you to shut down the governments, we don't want you to give money to the poor, we don't want you to, open, libraries. We want you to make sure that all the medicines are expensive. And if this does not happen, and if the Democrats don't side with us, we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut it down. And if you're gonna go out there and do them slide deal on the side, man, we are gonna make sure we're gonna kick you out. Get someone else gonna sell this for me. And all he was just trying to do was just help the country. Help the country.
Wow.
Just help the United States of America.
So the Republican Party, part of the Republican Party,
right.
has made the stand that if we don't have these extreme cuts, then we're just going to shut down regardless.
I mean,
there's no middle ground. There's no compromise. So much so that now we're going to kick out the Speaker of the House and try to replace, which now that starts a whole nother process. I mean, of course, they have someone there in the interim.
Right.
But someone has to be elected, and then they have to acquire the 217 votes or so that are needed to get the position.
Yes.
So how much time now are we spending for them to fill a position that was already filled when they couldn't even get things? I mean, how long did they have 3 hours left before? Do they really have time for this additional task? Was he really doing that bad of a job?
I mean, no, so look, like I said, I mean, whatever, I just vote for common sense. I side with common sense. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Whatever is common sense, common sense and US politics is necessary, because if someone's going to go and talk about family value while they're out there, stretching their hands at the Beetlejuice show, I'm just keeping it real, Chuck. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag, you know what I'm saying? Fantastic Four, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, the hypocrisy and the waste of tax money that pretty much these folks are just putting out there. I mean, and not only that, it's like folks don't really care. It's like whatever it is, they just don't care. It's like, and not only that, after they kicked the speaker out, they just took a break. They took a break. They took a break.
No, that was the hard part.
That was too hard to kick our homie out. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go back to my states, chill for a minute, and then when I come back, we're gonna find out who is going to be reliable to side with. And then those Democrats, I gotta say, big shout to the Democrats. But y'all can be shysted over. Y'all play that game pretty nice, okay? Y'all knew how this thing was gonna play out, and y'all pretty much let this man sleep in the bed that he made in. That was quite of a fascination right there. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I just felt like, wow, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But people out there, do me a favor, please. Just pay attention to those out there who don't value your way of living, who don't value, where you stand, what you believe in, who don't value your livelihood. Because what's happening right now is we're having folks out there who are just getting in, not caring for the common men and women, only caring for the corporations and the capitalism. We'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Radiocast. Mr. Cleanly, Dr. Shine. We're going to keep it on. Big shout out to Simone Biles. Yaggah, ow!
Hey, this is Sarah Waking live on Yaggah Movement. Check out my new single, My Shepherd, out available on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. Stay positive, stay strong, never give up, believe in yourself. You can do it. Yeah.
Oh, 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 whoa. Big shout out to Simone Biles. I hope I say my, accent right, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Simone Biles. You all say Simon, Simone. I say Simone in French. You know what I'm saying? So that's the French version like that. But big shout out to Simone Biles breaking the record. She broke that Russian lady record, yo. You know what I'm saying? Very, 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 very great, very great accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? But of course, the news media won't really elaborate on that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little short little story. You know what I'm saying? Even sports media won't talk about that unless it's the NFL or I'm saying college football. Big shout out to Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? The Colorado University. You know what I'm saying? For everybody out there in Colorado, big shout out to all there. Most definitely. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yes, we would like your point of view. Please write something down about what is your definition of dating in 2020. Because
what is dating?
What is dating in 2023, man? Because I've heard a lot of dating stories. Some of them are quite funny. Others are horrific. Others can be quite of a book storytelling. You know what I'm saying? If I can write a book right now about that, I definitely will write a book on it. You know what I'm saying? But we're all going to give a shout out to our African culture of the day. Big shout out to Cameroon. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
West Central Africa is Nigeria to the west and north, Chad to the southeast, the Central African Republic to the east, and Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, and Republic of the Congo to the south. The capital of Cameroon is Yaoundé, located in the south central part of the country. The nation has been described as an ethnic crossroads because of its more than 200 different.
So yes, we're gonna take a quick break after the show. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of things working out, so we do appreciate everybody out there who are joining us, who are coming to the broadcast live via KLTP. And don't forget, October 28th is the big show. You know what I'm saying? The Carnival of Hip Hop via KLTP, most definitely. So get your popcorns, you know what I'm saying? Get your mics, all you MCs out there, you know what I'm saying? Artists out there, respectfully, local stars, you know what I'm saying? This is for you. We appreciate all the love and support for those out there who have been supporting KLTP. You know what I'm saying? For all these years, we want y'all to come through, you know what I'm saying? Because there is a after show after that. There's the after show that we're all going to collaborate, that we're all going to share with definitely. And when I take a break, I might slide some flyers so you guys get people to see pretty much what we're talking about. I would like to invite everybody out there, go to our link, you know what I'm saying, show support, you know what I'm saying, and come through. There will be a lot of activities, DJs, music.
Opportunities for vendors.
Vendors too, yeah. All you vendors out there, you know what I'm saying, anyone out there who is looking for a platform, vendors out there who are looking for a scenery to come and just showcase your business, your entrepreneurship, your endeavors. This is your opportunity. So I will not. If I was you, I would not hesitate. If I was you right now, I'm saying to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna come in and make sure I this brother can see what I got. You know what I'm saying? If you got clothing, bring your clothing up in here. You know what I'm saying? I know you got something nice. I know you got something nice, something good, something to share to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. She makes sure that. Oh, I am clear. I'm so clear. I love myself on camera right now. I am loving myself on camera. You know what I'm saying? I am loving myself on camera right now. Why can I say it? You know You know what I'm saying? Yaggah, Yaggah.
Yes. Yaggah. This is Mr. Clean Beat from the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Join me every Saturday from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. Phoenix, Arizona, live and direct.
Hey.
K-R-A-P 9.7 FM, showcasing Afrobeats, reggaeton, R&B, and more. Featuring live and hottest talent in town. Tune in live every listen number 2 KRTP.
Oh, don't shut it down. Don't shut it down. Don't shut it down. Don't shut it down. Yes, indeed. So, like I said, I told you already, you know, it is a movement. You know what I'm saying? It is not just a movement, but it is for the people.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
there's going
saying?
to be a mixture, right, of performances,
Mixture.
of learning opportunities.
Yes.
So
And
you think they can teach me to rap?
I think they can teach someone to rap. You know what I'm saying? They can teach someone to rap. Yay!
Yeah, there's something wrong with my phone.
Oh, we're using this? We use mic 3 and the host mic.
So what level did you have to
I think that the fan, I cut it off because the fan was blowing up.
What level did you have to put her at?
I have to put it up right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's normal. Okay. And that's where you put yourself at?
Yep. Right.
Okay, that's about right. That's where it should be. Sorry. Those are old.
There, right?
Those are old. So those should be in the other one.
These?
Yeah.
These should be here.
Actually. So I don't give me those back.
Give you these back.
Go for it.
Okay.
And give me those, please.
Give you
And
these.
then I'll give you these.
Put them in the same place. Okay, got it.
These are old.
Okay.
And then I will have actual program logs next week for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to Tasha.
How does the microphone sound to you, though?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Finally. Kaja Brown, y'all. Kaja Brown.
Finally. I like to see you fix some shit up there.
Uh-oh.
Oh snap! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. But anyway,
Carnival Hip Hop, you said there's an after show.
there's an after show, you know, at the Carnival Hip Hop. Most definitely, it's gonna be at the Ainsworth, Phoenix, Arizona. Big shout out to brother Jesse. You know what I'm saying? Anaji. You know, I cannot even say my Nigerian pronunciation. So forgive me, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? For the culture. Big shout out to For the Culture, definitely for blessing us with the opportunity to also be at the you know what I'm saying, at the Ainsworth. And big shout out to Mr. Scotty, most definitely, for the opportunity, most definitely. And you know, just trying to, you know, this is not a good look. It's not what I want to do here. But let me make sure that I put it on the side right here.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
4 p.m. to 9 p.m. What can I say? 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going to be a you know, a great show, a show to come together. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much for those out there who, you know, who are rappers, artists. You know what I'm saying? Folks out there who are looking for an avenue. You know what I'm saying? To you know, to showcase their talents. That part.
And to be able to just talk. And I mean, KRDP being a community voice, it can't be a community voice without your voice. We need you all. So, you know, if you're listening in, please chime in your comments. We're asking you, what does it mean to date in 2020?
2020. Yeah. What does it mean
What
today?
does that mean?
What does that mean today? Like, what's, you know, how's the dating lifestyle is? Because, you know what I'm saying, like back in the day, it used to be McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Take your date to a McDonald's meal. You know what I'm saying? Get that, you know what I'm saying, that 2 for $2 special. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That Burger King. them nuggets, them French fry, $4.99. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? And then you make sure your date got the meal, and then you chip up your meal because you want to make sure that your date got the meal. You know what I'm saying? Am I going back to high school? Anyway, what about you? What do you think about your date? I was told by a few women they refuse for a man to take them to a McDonald's lunch or dinner dates. A lot of your women out there have brought that to my attention. So I'm not going to expose your name because you will remain anonymous, but it is something that's quite interesting because I pretty much thought of it for the longest how the dating scene has been changing. I mean, now you got the Netflixing and chilling.
Is that really dating though?
I know, but we shall talk about it. We shall talk about it. I'm just trying to make sure that you know what I'm saying. I'm learning from dating scene, so I know what y'all go through. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the life, I guess. It is a life. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is just pay attention to who you with. That's what I say. Just pay attention. That's what I say. Yaggah. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, yeah. You know how we do. Yeah, yeah. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Mr. Clean B. Y'all know me in the second hour, y'all. Big shout out to Saudi. Yes, indeed. Go. Most definitely. And big shout out to Brother Giovanni Kiyenji and Dorku and Ariana Star Disturbing. You also feature our Afra Nation of the Day. Big shout out to Cameroon, most definitely, man. Now, before we talk about our special segment of the day, Dr. Sean, would you please elaborate on our payments? Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah.
This announcement on KRDP is brought to you by the Public Information Committee of Alcoholics Anonymous, providing a 12-step program to those recovering from alcoholism. More information at 480-834-9033 or aamesaaz.org.
Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Woo, man.
Yaggah.
We know what through all the chaos, at least we got some good news.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Simone Biles. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure my French pronunciation comes out quite correctly. You know what I'm talking about?
We say Simone.
Oh, y'all say Simone out here. Simone. Huh?
Okay, and you say?
I say Simone. Simone Biles. Bills. Simone Bills, okay?
Oh, okay.
Simone Bills, okay? But you say Simone.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Let me make sure I get my little Americanized accent. Simone. Did I say right? Simone. But she broke the record though.
She did.
She broke
did
the
phenomenally. I
Woo.
mean, her career has been awesome.
man.
Awesome.
10 years later, huh?
The most decorated gymnast
Wow. 10 years
in
later.
history. Yes.
Man, I mean, and I know she broke the Russian ladies records.
Mhm.
She broke I mean, would you please elaborate on that because that is quite of an achievement because I know the news media has not really talked about it except certain sports media a little bit, but the news media really don't really talk about black achievement. But she broke that record, Joe. Like
She did.
and then
I've heard she has the most gold medals as an Olympian in the world.
the word, yes.
So it's not just, for gymnasts, just
Mhm.
in general. So, but yes, 25 gold medals.
Mm.
And she has 35 world and Olympic medals.
Who
And
can take that? Who can take that?
nobody.
She's
They
the
can't
GOAT.
touch it.
She is
They
the
can't
GOAT.
touch it. And I know she went through a lot of different types of discrimination. She's also talked about racism, but it's good to see her persevere. I know she had taken some time away at a point just to take care of herself.
Yes.
But that's important, that she took time for herself, but she came back and back to breaking records.
And
It's
proved
awesome.
the whole world wrong because folks were doubting her. People were pretty much, just be so negative about her because of the break that she took.
Right.
And all was just for self-care. It was all for self-care reasons.
Yes.
And the backlash from the news media that was just coming her way was just so unfair. so unfair. And I know that when she first started, like 16 years old. We're talking about like 2013, 2012 in the Olympics, 2013 when she was like 16. Now she's in what 20, like 26, 27. Still can go further. Still can break records.
Yeah.
No, but at this point right now, can we recognize Simone Biles as the of the gymnastic, around the world? Can we just recognize that?
Yes, we can.
Via the Yaggah movement Radiocast, because
earned it over and over and over. She earned it before now, but even more so now.
I mean, even more. I mean, we are talking about even. I mean, from all genre of, records, all genre of records. But the simple fact that the news media is not really focusing on that. Because I know the one time that we're just talking about her was the the last week conversation that we had.
Oh right, with the young lady. Had the gymnastic competition and was not recognized, and how Simone had reached out to her and asked and told her to keep going. And yes, so it's amazing because we don't understand not only the physical work that goes into doing what she does, but also the mental and emotional work to keep going, to keep persevering, especially when you have people coming against you or people talking about your image or people just hating on you in general. But then to know that you have it, she has it, and she's using it, she's doing it well.
Yes. So, I mean, and when folks comes out, and I know she's not the only one, the tennis player too, same thing too, took a break. And I know that the backlash that was going against Simone Biles, I mean, to me, it was more of a, I mean, I'm not going to play the risk card here, but we all know how the world works. We all know how some sports, systematic sporting, agenda works around. What I'm saying, from the NFL to the NBA and all, even soccer. We all know how things work around, but we are not going to just focus on that negativity aspect of that because she broke the record.
She did.
She broke every record in the book. I mean, they cannot say anything about her that's going to reflect. I mean, they may try to say that, she took a break, but she broke a record after a break. You know what I'm saying? After a break of, of just the self-care. After a break of just her just being away. And then she was injured. And that's the thing, too. The fact that she was injured. And I remember when she was competing, through some of those world championship and some of those competitions, she was not pretty much fully ready. She was not fully stable to compete. And yes, you are right. I know I can never be a gymnast because I can never stretch. I mean, if I stretch, please let me know someone who can who knows how to stretch someone. Because if I was like a Jean-Claude Van Damme or something like this, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like a karate kid. You know what I'm saying? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Split my legs up, you know what I'm talking about? See, if I split my legs, you know what I'm saying? I think that's at least further from gymnastic right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can do. Some karate, kung fu fighting, but I know that's not gymnastic. That's gymnastic is more of a mental, physical, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I guess flexible. Because I see all these,
but you have to be strong too.
Yeah, strong physically, and then you have to be able to flex and all that. I cannot flex. I mean, big shout out to all the gymnastics out there because y'all can flex. I cannot flex this. I'm just good with the weightlifting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I want to flex, I'm gonna break all my muscle bones and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the simple fact that Simone Biles broke a record, pretty much, a record that I'm pretty sure, no Olympian committees or no world class gymnastic committee never imagined that an African American woman would ever break that record because, like I mentioned, it was a Russian woman, years ago that actually had held the records at 25, 26. Now she surpassed that record, which is amazing, which is fabulous, which is something that for the little girls out there who are watching, say those things that you have to be able to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? To all my nieces, daughters out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I have a bunch of daughters, you know what I'm saying? Not like that. I ain't no Shaka Zulu. I don't have a tribe like this. Although, you know what I'm saying, we believe in the whole big tribe. But all the little girls out there, be inspired by Simone.
And to think that she started her journey in foster care.
Indeed.
Shout out to DJ Vince. How you
Bands
doing?
indeed. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Live in direct. Yes, indeed. Tim in the building, most definitely. But we're going to take a quick break. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Mr. Clint B. Got the shine. Stay live, y'all. Yaggah, Yaggah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're on here.
Hello?
Hey, there you go. We're on YouTube though, and Instagram.
Hello?
Bullpen.
Oh, crap. How was it?
Jaguars the day before.
How was it?
Crazy. Crazy. People invited me to the game today. I'm like, no, I'm broke.
Football game?
They're like, yo, we'll just give you 2 front row seats for $200. Like, I can't do it, but I ain't gonna spend money. We gotta go to the show.
back for the second
Yaggah,
hour.
Yaggah,
Welcome back
Yaggah.
for the second hour. Watching us. Appreciate everybody out there for joining us today. Yes, and I'm gonna elaborate because I know some of y'all are looking to travel. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to talk about the most expensive cities in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I don't cough on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just told when now you're coughing, it's next, it's a suspect coughing. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely. But happy fall season. Happy fall season to all. Most definitely. Thank you all for joining us today. We are live right now. We have a lot of things that we are going to share. Most definitely a lot of events, a lot of activities going on. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all already know how we do. It's the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Ah. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yaggah, Mr. Clean B. Oh, yes, indeed. Welcome back again for the second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine.
Yaggah,
Back in the building, KRDP 9.7 FM to the East Valley. Most definitely me. I thank you all for joining us today. And I know before we were on break, we played some tracks for y'all. Big up to Mark Bali, Bad Guy, most definitely. Lord Tonio featuring Canto Over Limon, General Chefari, Ja is Love, Vanilla Sky, Highest Vibe, and King J Love on You. Yaggah. Now, before I know I just got a memo about another event coming up on the 21st. Before I announce that up, Dr. Shan, will you please help us announce some bills via KRDP? Yaggah.
Sure. Come celebrate 15 years of community radio in the Valley on Saturday, October 28th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. during the Carnival of Hip Hop at the Phoenix Center for the Arts on the corner of 3rd Street and Moreland in downtown Phoenix. The event will feature local Valley area hip hop artists teaching the 4 primary elements of hip hop: DJing, MCing, graffiti painting, and breakdancing. The event is a fundraiser for and celebrates the anniversary of KRDP Community Radio. Admission is free for those 18 years old and under. For adults 18 and above, a suggested donation of $15 will be accepted at the door. Or you can become a KRDP's monthly sustaining donor at the special rate of October 20th and gain admission for up to 4 people. For more information, visit KRDP.com and click events.
Yaggah. And some events I would like to announce. We have the Roots Life Unity and the Community. Most definitely, big shout out to Root Life Fan Blam. That's going to be held on October 21st at the Esteban Park, which is located at 3345 East Rozier Road, Phoenix, Arizona, from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. And it will feature artists such as Martel Cartel, D Dreads, Najee Fire, Sabalo, Ian, NG, and more artists that are going to join, most definitely. And this is Zion Institute, so big up to Zion Institute and Key Vibes, most definitely, for showing love and support at the Roots Life Unity in the community, most definitely. And the cookout, GG Bites, that's going to be held in Mesa also on the 21st, starting at 1 p.m. The address is 6625 East Southern Avenue, Mesa, Arizona. There will be food, drink, and community gathering, most definitely. Yes, indeed. Now, we are going to kind of shift the focus a little bit, because I know some of y'all who are looking forward to travel in the motherland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is some of the things that y'all need to pay attention to, because I know, yes, your dollar may be, a very heavy duty when you leave America and go to another place. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you also have to realize that, the cost of living in other places, can also be detrimental to your finances if you're not stable or not ready to face those consequences in other foreign, places. So especially we were focusing on, last few weeks ago, we were talking about the GDP of the top 10 African, GDP, in the whole continent.
Right.
Now we are going to focus on the most, the top 10 most expensive African cities to live in. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 African cities just to live in.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all think that, hey man, if I need LA, New York, Miami, I'm gonna spend like $2,000 on my rent and all that. I mean, I understand all of that. But there are some places in the world that are very, very financially high to live by, but mostly in the African continent, which I know some people may not believe that it does happen, that folks actually live in skyscrapers and infrastructure,
Right.
and they do have cars and roads and iPhones out there.
We have to open our minds.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but but then again, for all my brothers and sisters who are thinking of moving to the motherland, moving in and investing and prospering, well, those are the cities that you have to pay attention to, which are great cities. But if you're broke, you not be there. You're only going to be there for like maybe a week or two and come back and get the dollars back again. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you already, if you want to go to Africa, get yourself, get your plane tickets for at least 50, 100, all right? You know what I'm saying? If you want to invest, get yourself 5 G's or 10 G's and you be set for life back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
10 G's?
10 G's, man. I'm just saying.
And you can retire?
You can retire. You can retire with all those properties with no taxes. No one's going to come and knock at your door. You can live, wake up in your okra stew and your fufu every day. You know what I'm saying? From breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's it. That's the life. That's the life right there.
But not in these 10 cities.
No.
Not in these.
Not these.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to start with number 10 because number 10 actually is very fascinating because I just thought that city was actually one of the most, it's actually one of the most popular cities in Africa. And I just thought that because of the GDP of the country, that it will reflect the city as well. And I'm focusing on Pretoria, which is actually a city in South Africa, most definitely. And the cost of living index, which is actually by points, is actually 35.7 points.
Okay.
So, Pretoria, number 10, South Africa, has a cost of living index of 35.7 points. Now, which is pretty good because I just thought, they were going to be on the top 3, top 5, 5 or something like that. But, it's kind of amazing that, Pretoria is actually number 10 because number 9 is Gaborone, which is in Botswana.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Gaborone, Botswana, which has the cost of living index of 36.6 points, which is actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I believe they were like in the top 20. I mean, like I said, some African countries are they evolving. They're evolving and they're catching up to the modern day. So I'm just saying, some of the cities you may be surprised. You may see, light rails coming up and you'd be surprised. Oh my God, is this where I'm at? I'm just saying. Because number 8 is Lagos, which is in Nigeria. Yes, indeed.
Right.
With the cost of living index of 37.8. Now I believe that Lagos used to be number 5, but I'm not sure why they dropped there. But it is something that we just found in 2023. And number 7, Johannesburg, which is also a city in South Africa with the cost of living index of 39.4 points, which is pretty good. I mean, you're thinking some of those, Nigeria, South Africa GDP are very so strong. So some of those cities also will be at the highest. But, I just found out that that's not the case because I guess the country's GDP does not reflect in the city's GDP. So that's one thing I have to kind of separate myself from that. Now, number 6 is Harare, which is located in Zimbabwe. It's a city in Zimbabwe with the cost of living index of 42.4, which is quite amazing because, Lagos used to be at that spot last year and a couple of years ago. But now they went down to 8. Harare in Zimbabwe actually has the number 6 spots. The number 5th spot goes to Mauritius, which is the Port Louis, the city of Port Louis, which is located in Mauritius, which has the cost of living index of 42.4 points. Yes, indeed. And number 4, I gotta give a big shout out. I can't believe myself. I cannot believe we are on the number 4 spots.
What?
Abidjan. Big shout out to all my Ivorians. Big shout out to the Ivory Coast.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Ivory Coast, Abidjan. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all my people from Yopogon Cité, Adjamé, Deux Plateaux. You know what I'm talking about? Paul Boy. You know what I'm talking about? You all know the city, man. Abidjan. You know what I'm saying? Which has a cost of living index of 44.4. No wonder why my mom always called me about that Western Union money. No wonder why she always say, we are broken here. Everything is so expensive. Save us some money. Bring us some money, man. Because, mama, I see why. Because Abidjan is so expensive to live in there. And I know since the early days, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Number 3 is Addis Ababa, which is located in Ethiopia. Yes, big shout out to all my Ethiopian brothers and sisters. Addis Ababa is one of the top cities, top expensive African cities to live in. Yes, it's beautiful. It's got everything. But you gotta have them papers, though. You gotta have them credit cards, them bitcoins, whatever you got to show up. You know what I'm saying? Addis Ababa will deliver for you. Indeed. Number 3. Number 2, Dakar, which is a city in Senegal, which has a cost of living index of 48.4 points. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm just surprised because number 1 was actually in the number 1 spots in 2021 and last year. Because number 1 is Douala, which is a city in Cameroon, which has the highest cost of living index of 54.0 points.
Whoa.
I mean, Douala, you know what I'm saying? I thought Yaoundé was a part of it, but Douala, yes, Douala is actually pretty, out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money out there, a lot of investments in Douala, a lot of infrastructure in Douala, a lot of business, endeavors going on out there. So, Cameroon, like I mentioned when I mentioned my GDP, Cameroon is one of the richest African nations out there to actually use their resources and enrich their own people. Definitely. So, those are the top 10 cities in Africa that are so expensive to live in. So please do me a favor, brothers and sisters, if you're getting your plane tickets, just save your tingies. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because tingies might be you might be a millionaire somewhere in one of them countries out there in Africa. I'm just saying. Okay. But we are going to come back and focus on our segment of the day. Yes, indeed. Dating in 2023. Oh, my Lord. We'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine. Let's get it on, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo. Oh.
That's Mills Media, and we're tuned into the
All right.
Radiocast. You did? Yaggah.
All right. So this is what y'all been waiting for. Indeed. This is what y'all been waiting for. Indeed. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there has been a lot of things going on about dating scenes and all that good stuff. But it's and I guess I'm learning too. I'm learning from all that. I'm learning from watching other people, you know what I'm saying, go through their experience and all that good stuff. Find out, you know what I'm saying, pretty much people have different type of business lifestyle. I don't know, I'm just learning, you know what I'm saying, pretty much educating myself through all the dating aspects.
Right. Because back in the day, people would talk about dating and they were talking about preparing for a relationship. So it wasn't like now where it seems like people just date, but where they were dating and then they moved on into their relationships, and then from which it was actually a process to get to know someone who is a likely candidate to spend your life with.
Right.
It was dating with intention or dating with a purpose, not I'm bored, hey, you want to hang out. I mean, at least that's how it's portrayed, you know.
It's
from
very
back in the day. I'll give it like, you know, the 50s, the 60s, way back when, you know, I can't speak on the 70s. I can't speak on that.
They were wild in the 70s. They were
I don't even know if they were dating in the 70s.
You know what I'm saying?
It was
Disco Sunday and all that.
I'm sure some people were.
All them discos. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing because
But now we're here in 2023 where people just click an app and now they're dating because they're on a dating app together. I mean, when does the date actually start? If you're on a dating app, does it start when you meet face to face, or does it start when you have your first conversation with the person? I mean,
who knows?
What do you mean? Somebody has to know.
Y'all need to say something. You can call me 602-633-2662, or you can write a comment down and mention something about dating.
Yeah.
Let me know.
What is a date in 2023?
Yeah.
Like if I call you up and say, hey, let's go chill, and let's say at a park or something like that, is that a date? If we set a time and we say, okay, this is the time we're going to go do that, is that a date? I mean, you mentioned McDonald's.
Shout out to all my McDonald's dates out there, you know what I'm saying? Anyone that took their dates to McDonald's, Burger King, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to y'all because y'all the real inspiration of what dates should be like, okay? Ain't nobody got time to be spending no goddamn, you know what I'm saying, $200 on a small fish. You know what I'm saying? Who got time for that? Who got time for that? But again, like I said, again, okay, dating is different. I am not going to be here and speculating on the dating lifestyle, on how people are dating, because like I said, I've heard stories. You know, I've heard, you know.
You can share something,
you know,
not anonymous, you know, not, you know, without.
I will keep it, you know. I'm not going to take actually sticks now on nobody.
Well, I'm just saying, like
as
far as dating is concerned, people are calling each other up, going out. That's a date, right?
Yes, it is. It's a date.
So what's complicated about it?
I mean, if you call someone and say, "Hey, let's hang out," you know, because there are different types of dates. There's like, okay, for the adults out there, you know, there's that smoking session dates. You know what I'm saying? Where you can just go and, hey, let's have a session. You know, I mean, there's different type of dates now. You know what I'm saying? Then you have dates where, you know, all you have to do is just like, you know, go to your phone and speed dialing and bang, 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 right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to get into the mind of those out there who or get to the dating scene, because I know I've asked a couple of questions and it was, I did not want to laugh up front because I was like, yo, it's funny, but it's not really funny. Because I can believe that you were not ready for this with the light on and everything like that. I do apologize for the lights. And we have to make sure we fix our lights, lighting things going on. But and then my mom is calling, of course. So let me see what she's at, you know, what she's asking. Oh, she hung up. Oh, is she? Oh, va bien. Tu m'appelles au qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Let me see what's going on. There's my mom, so I have to answer the phone. It is an obligation to answer the phone. So then she knows I'm working, so she's not gonna be tripping, you know. Big shout out to Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. Yes, indeed. I can't believe we are so expensive. You know, les Ivoiriens, very expensive. Les Ivoiriens, very, very expensive. Yeah, les Ivoiriens sont chers là-bas. Abidjan. Tu es en train de suivre. Je suis sur la caméra. Ah, oh, c'est bien. Donc à Abidjan, là, c'est cher de vivre là-bas. Hein. C'est vraiment cher là-bas. Well, see, testifying right there. It's testifying. Testify. Ah, ouais, je viens de parler de ça maintenant. Je dis que Abidjan, c'est cher de vivre là-bas. Donc, Non, donc je comprends pourquoi tu veux que je t'envoie choses à tout la Western Union là, à gauche, à droite.
Sinon, j'ai fait. Je ne peux pas. Et pourtant, il y a la mort, là, ça me tue même.
Non,
Tu vas sauver la fois.
non, je pense que tout va bien. J'espère que tout va bien.
Ouais. Ça va.
Donc, même sur la radio.
Bonjour.
La vieille, je suis en train de faire mon show, la vieille. Et Jean-Paul Junior, on dit quoi? Tu apprends ta grand-mère de parler anglais? Hein, tu apprends ta grand-mère de parler anglais, non? Non? Oui. Il faut lui dire de parler anglais chaque jour. Pour dire la vie, il faut dire I am waiting for you. C'est pas I am waiting you. OK? À tout à l'heure. Faut dire à ton papa de m'appeler. OK.
J'aime la photo. Merci.
Au revoir, la vieille. À tout à l'heure. Good. Ouais. Good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Hey. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that was a call. You already know. Gotta take that phone call. It's a must. It is a must. Yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed. What can I say? Big shout out to Abidjan. Big shout out to the Ivory Coast. Yes, indeed. So, let's get on because it's gonna get a little bit hot. It's gonna get really, really hot, and you know, my Mr. Clemmy, Dr. Shine. We're gonna talk about pretty much dating in 2023, man. Because I'm not sure if I should be sharing those stories, but I have to share those stories since it is almost, we only have 2 more months before 2024. So I should, express the experience of, what I'm saying, dating in 2023. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. We're coming back. What can I say? Yaggah, Mr. Clemmy, Dr. Shine. And we just played for y'all some Chrissy Ash, Losing It, Jolly Music, Mirrors, and Cali Uchi, Moonlight. I love that song. Definitely love that song. Yes, indeed. Before we are jumping on our relationship talk of the day, Dr. Shine, would you please help us share our advertisement of the day?
Sure. Programming on KRDP is supported by Gifts Anon, 12-step book and gift store since 1977. Located on the southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. More information at 480-483-6006. Gifts Anon, 2 words on Facebook.
Yaggah. And real quick, big shout out to the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge for the Friday special. Every Friday's Hookah Lounge Friday. We have our first Friday yesterday. Very, very grown and sexy, definitely. So big shout out to the boss man, boss lady out there for blessing us via the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge. And I know tomorrow there is a special Cafe Sunday with special vendors coming through. So for those out there who are looking for a Sunday avenue to bring, their friends and loved ones, man, the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge will be the place to be on Sunday. So Fridays, we out there to show love and support local businesses and local vendors out there.
What time does that start tomorrow?
It starts at 5 p.m., y'all. 5 p.m. 5 p.m., you know what I'm saying? So 5 p.m. after church, after football, you can come and watch football over there. You know what I'm saying? 5 p.m. There'll be a lot of festivity going on, family atmosphere, friends and family networking. That's the goal. Networking at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, most definitely. And also, I know Saturday the 21st, there are 2 events going on as well. The cookout, Gigi Bites, that's going to be in Mesa at 6625 East Southern Avenue, Mesa, Arizona, and which will start at 1 p.m. And the Roots Life Fam Blam, which will be at the Esteban Park, which is located at 3345 East Roger Road, Phoenix, Arizona 85040, featuring a lot of artists: Martel Cartel, ENG, NG, Nargi, Fire, DJ, and more artists, who are going to come and show some love at the Root Life Fam Blam. And of course, October 28th, the Carnival of Hip Hop via KRDP. That's going to go live and direct via the Phoenix Center for the Art and an after party. Yes, there's an after party. But stay tuned for the after party, because the after party is what's going down. It's going to be hot. And there's also a birthday party coming down too. On top of that, big shout out to G.O.P, most definitely, with the One Nation record label, most definitely, because it's going to be a birthday party. And also big shout out to Made Media Magazine, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fire all day, every day. October 28th, we are coming together, the diaspora, from my Latinos to my diaspora, from all my islanders to the motherland. We are coming together October 28th to celebrate love and unity and networking. Yes, indeed, all day, every day. Now, we are going to elaborate on dating, man, because I know some of y'all are, asking me, coming to me with stories about dating. And I'm pretty sure Dr. Sean may have heard some stories about dating in 2023, which, dating is, I was watching someone, talking about dating, where the dating was pretty much, I guess, like a privacy or something. Okay, I just thought back in the day when you date somebody, you call them, you introduce yourself, you tell them who you are, whether it's on the phone or vis-a-vis, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what you doing later? Or can we hook up? Can we do this or can we do that? And find the person's interest. Now it seems like, because thank God for social media, dating apps and all that good stuff, it seems like folks are eager to go on those dating apps, which again, I always tell folks that those dating apps don't usually give you what you want to get, you know what I'm saying? Because, just you meet somebody together, vis-a-vis, you know what I'm saying, going, to a place, a public place, y'all heard me right, up like a McDonald's. That's why I said, big shout out to all my brothers who have taken their dates to McDonald's and Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a public place, so you want to get to know the person. You know what I'm saying? Then cheese, you know what I'm saying? 3-on-3, you know what I'm saying? Don't. All I'm saying is dating has changed. Dating has changed. Especially now that you're hearing that folks are, I guess, Netflix and chill dating.
That's been going on for years, Netflix and chill. But is that really a date?
I've heard stuff. Okay.
Because dating, I thought, was going out. So when you stay in, is that still a date?
Well, that's what some people are saying. They're saying that even if you stay in, that's a date. If you call somebody, a date. Because my thing of dating is this, okay? If you date somebody, because dating someone is pretty much, you just, if you're interested in somebody, you pretty much, approach them with the interest, and whether or not they are interested at you is where you move on to the next step by saying, okay, what do you like? Pretty much, you want to know the person, because of course you don't want to, take some person out where they don't want to be at, or if they are allergic to certain places. Right. So I'm saying,
right. So you have to get to know those kind of parameters.
Exactly. So those type of things that you have to learn. Hey, like what do you like to eat, or where do you like to go? What kind of things that you like to do? Because it does not necessarily have to be food. You know what I'm saying? I know, traditionally, you take somebody out to a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? But now, now you have.
I heard people to go hiking on a date.
Yeah, hiking on dates. You got the Netflix and chill type of dates. which is the quickest
You keep
dates,
showing that.
you know what I'm saying, of all time.
The Netflix and chill was more, from what I understand, a hookup.
It's a hookup. It's like a
Not
quick
really
date
a
hookup.
date.
It's a
I
date
mean-
hookup. It's a date hookup. I mean, Netflix and chill. It's Netflix
If
and
it's
chill.
a date because you set a time that you're gonna come over, so be it. But most people Netflix and chill on a whim. It's not like they're saying, "Okay, we're gonna watch Netflix at 6 p.m." And yeah,
I mean, but they know that there's Netflix and we're gonna be chilling on the couch, with the remotes.
and
You know what
where's
I'm
the
saying?
date? So what part makes it a date? Because you're trying to
The
get to know
Netflix and
each
chill.
other.
Exactly. While you watch Netflix and chill.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I was told. And there are also people who invite their dates to their home as well. I mean, it just depends. I mean, 2023 has different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to out there, like, okay, like, man,
Getting to know someone and hanging out with them and going on a date, are those the same thing? Because it sounds like, even when you're just hanging out with somebody,
right?
that can be misconstrued as a date based on what you're saying, just coming over, hanging out, chilling on the couch.
Well, I mean, if you just chill on the couch, that's not a date. If it's a
But
makeable,
Netflix and chill on the couch.
yeah, that's for a purpose. That's for a mission purpose. I mean, you're
That's
on
not
a
date
mission.
either.
I mean, it's a date. It's a quick. It's a.
Because that's not getting
It's
to
a.
know someone.
It's a
That's something
quickly.
else.
It's a quickly.
You went from
It's a.
talking about
it's a
getting to know
It's a
someone
quickly. It's a quickly
to
date.
that's
I mean, it's a. I mean, it's like you Netflix and you chilling on the couch. I mean, it's more. I mean, I can be, going to the, the Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? The Beetlejuice.
we're not gonna go back to Beetlejuice.
I ain't
We're
gonna
not-
go back. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, let's
You know
leave
what
that
I'm
where it is.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
I mean, I can. I mean, Netflix and
If
chill.
you're hanging out with someone
Right.
and you decide, yeah, let's chill, when does it become a date?
It's
Doesn't
still
a date
date.
have to be something that is like intentional?
Yes, it is
It's not just
intentional.
hanging out. Wouldn't both people know that it's a date or no?
Yes, it has to be intentional. That means the interest has to be, it has to be pretty much connected.
Okay.
So if it's like I mean, I've been on dates. Okay, now those are traditional dates where I actually have to ask the person, hey, let's go in, let me get to know you, and I will ask questions. And I believe there's a brother from ATL that actually has 15 questionable dates that I that's pretty much genius. Which I'm not going to elaborate on that because those are not questionable kids to hear.
Okay.
But those are adult men out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, go on TikTok and follow that brother because he has 15 questions. If you're on a date, what to ask to your dates. And that goes out for the ladies too. Okay, vice versa. But to me, you know what I'm saying? If you are interested in it, it does not have to be physical per se. The physicality is like if the person is like, okay, I like this person. I think this person is great. I think that I just want to just, get physical before I get to know the person. That's the flip side of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the reverse psychology of the, physical before getting to know the person. That's what the Netflix and chill comes. Like, let me make sure I Netflix and chill on this quick dates. Then after that, I'm gonna wake up in the
On
morning,
this quick
ask
date.
you for your name, your phone number, who's your granny, where you live at, how many jobs do you have? You know what I'm saying? Is your baby mama somewhere on the corner, living on the corner? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But the whole goal is just to ask questions. But man, I mean, you got people who invite their dates to their premise.
I mean,
I
especially
mean-
with the online dating, people are really, not skipping steps. But
Yes.
I mean, when you meet somebody face to face, there's something that happens because the person, there's like the attraction is there. You see the person,
Mhm.
you can kind of know more than when you're introducing yourself to someone's profile.
Right,
There's a whole different dynamic to that. But I've found a lot of online daters typically, they feel more comfortable because they've been talking to the person for so long that, because when you meet somebody and you exchange numbers or whatnot, and you say, okay, let's go on a date, then, you might not have the conversations and things that are in play that come with online dating.
Yeah.
So your date is actually getting to know. But on online dating, you don't have to spend the money to get to know the person. You're both already chatting. You're already getting to know each other. So by the time you meet up, you might already know
the person
and what you want to do.
Netflix and chill.
That sounds more like what you're talking about.
Man.
But I still don't consider that a date.
Man. You know, it's a date. I'm just okay.
It sounds like especially when you said it's a mission. It
It's
sounds
a
more
mission.
like something.
It's a mission. It's
like I said, it sounds more like a hookup than a date.
It's like a mission statement for the person to go and take care of business. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But then again, after the fact is where, you know what I'm saying, the person, you know, that's where the get to know is kind of reverse. After the fact. It's like, okay, now that you,
that's different.
You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely 2023.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, after the fact, now you want to know who the person is. And it's like, I mean, I should share that story where, you know, I know a sister out there, you know, saying I'm going to mention no names, that actually invited a gentleman into her home. Okay. Now, you know, she invited that gentleman to her home, of course, you know, and of course, the mission to her was just to take care of business, okay, like a gentleman, all right.
Okay.
But the man came in a gentle way.
Okay.
He came smoothly, you know. He came in, and the most amazing thing is that brother came and started preaching about Jesus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, to the dates.
All right.
To the point that the dates did not really like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, so this is a date. I mean, I thought you were supposed to know this person. So if this person expressed themselves to you, aren't you supposed to be receptive and be understanding about that instead of be judgmental? Because it seems like you were not interested on the man, you were interested on something else that you wanted to get on and get it going. Let's get it on. Hashtag let's get it on. I gotta say that. Okay? I gotta say that. Okay, but I'm just saying it is just the fact that, you know, dating in 2023 has a, you know, it's quicker. You know, it's not traditional as it used to be back in the day. You know what I'm saying? There's no you know, let me find out, because even on, you know, even on those social medias now, there are apps now that will pretty much you know, hook you up with certain people, or you don't even know somebody, and they're gonna say, do you know this person? Do you like this person? I mean, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember
swipe
back,
left, swipe right.
Right, yeah, back in the day, Facebook used to be so easy where, you know, you're friends with someone, they will straight to your messenger. Hey, man, I like your profile. When can we hook up? And it's like, okay, do you want to go out for, you know, for dinner? Oh, no. Come over here. I don't, okay, this is white. Should I bring it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm just saying. It is
So
just,
was that a date?
It wasn't dates because there was food. There was food. There was food on the side. Okay.
Just because somebody feeds you doesn't
There was food. There was food. Okay. I was like, oh, you got some food on the side, man? Oh, indeed. I'm coming to eat first. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get to know you. And after that, all right, my bed is full. Who you are, what you got to offer. Let me get your phone number. I'm just saying. Okay.
Well, the African proverb for today is that tomorrow belongs to people who prepare for it today.
Yes, indeed. Yaggah. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us today. I know, like I said, today was quite of a great show. You know, and we have to be able to bring up a lot of educational, information to all of y'all out there who are watching the show. I know some of y'all are pretty much, talking about don't talk politics, but politicking is very important into our livelihood. So pay attention to our constituent that we are voting into a position of power. Pay attention to our societal and support local businesses out there. Support your brothers and sisters who are pushing out there, who are doing something great for yourself, for me, and for the future to elevate, most definitely. And I want to say thanks for everybody out there for joining us today. Thank you for just being such a role model and inspiration to us. And don't forget, October 28th is going down. Yes, indeed. The Carnival of Hip Hop is going down at KRTP. Put that on your calendar. October 28th. That's a Saturday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And there will be an after show, an after party that's going to cater to everybody out there that just came through, going to the app, Ainsworth, and that's going to be announced moving forward. Any information, follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, anything that you can find me. I know I'm not on Twitter, but the X, whatever it is called, but I should be on X soon. But I want to say thanks for everybody out there for joining us today. You all stay blessed, be safe, stay to shine and shut up.
Let's send heaven to my father. I know it's your birthday weekend, and you are always love you.
Bless, bless, bless. Yaggah, Yaggah, can we get a Yaggah, Yaggah all together? Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. We'll see you next Saturday. We on point next. You. Ooh. All right. Everybody. Bless, 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 bless. Once everybody, thank you so much. Y'all, so great. Appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for joining the broadcast, man. Thank you for joining the broadcast. We'll be back next Saturday. What can I say? We on point coming up next. And we are out of here. Y'all stay good. Be safe. And it's fall, okay? It's the fall season. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of, chilling out there, cuddling thing going on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay blessed. Stay good. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all on Saturday. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Yaggah. Yeah. All right, all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got it. Can we get to the camera? I'm going. On top. 1, 2, 3. Every